Hi guys, my name is Ibrahim Olajide. I'm a civic education instructor. Today we'll be talking about federation, the meaning of federation, the need for a federation, and also the characteristics of a federation. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to define federation, analyze the need for a federation, identify the characteristics of a federation. Now, meaning of federation: a situation in which people come together from different cultural and ethnic groupings to merge as an entity under one nation or country with a central government or authority with power to control over the defined area or country is referred to as federation. Nigeria is a good example of a federation. You often hear the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria is made up of one central government with 36 states and 774 local governments. So other examples of countries that are federation include USA, Canada, Argentina, Malaysia, India, etc. So Nigeria is a typical example of a federation. So let's move to the need for a federation. The reason for a federation is to ensure that citizens from various groupings can coexist in unity, with the ultimate goal of contributing their enormous wealth of experience, industry, culture, and resources in order to pursue a greater and more conducive life for all citizens collectively. Also, the need for a federation is to pool the resources of all states together and to promote national integration, and also to control the activities of the states. These are the need for a federation. So we move to the characteristics of a federation. The Nigerian federation has the following characteristics. 1. A central or federal government. For example, the meaning of federal, we've all heard about the federal government of Nigeria. Like I said earlier, Nigeria is an example of a federation. So the characteristics of a federation is federal government, and the head of the federal government is the president of the country. So the head of the federal government of Nigeria is President Muhammadu Buhari. So number 2 is the constitution. So the basic principles and laws of a state or social group that determines the power and duties of the government and guarantees certain rights to the people is a constitution. Basically, you can just say a constitution is a written instrument embodying the rules of a political or social organization. So, like we have the constitution, constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that's what constitution is. So the next one is sharing of power between the tiers of government. Firstly, what is the tiers of government? We have 3 tiers of government. We have the federal government, the state government, and the local government. So how do we share power between the 3 tiers of government? Sharing of power means that even though there are certain lists that belongs to each tier of government, the responsibility can be shifted among them in order to get better results. Now for example, if primary education is in the list of the state government, other tiers can take it up when needed. The local government can take responsibility for primary education, so as the federal government. So the next one is separation of power. The separation of power means separating powers between the tiers or the three tiers of government. So the separating power between the tiers of government, and also separating powers between the three arms of government. We know the arms of government is the legislative arm, we have the executive arm, and we have the judicial arm. So the separation of power between them, like each arms of government has their own power, and the tiers of government too have their own power. So unity in diversity, uniting the people of the nation, uniting people of different cultural group, ethnic group, and religious group. That's also one of the characteristics of a federation. And we have the federal institution. We have the federal institution. What is an institution? An institution is an organization founded for a religious, educational, or professional or social purpose. So, like in federal government of Nigeria now, we have Federal Ministry of Education. Federal Ministry of Education is an institution under the federal government of Nigeria. Also, the Federal Ministry of Health is also an institution under federal government of Nigeria. So the next one is the civil service. What is a civil service? The civil service is the permanent professional branches of a state administration, excluding military and judicial branches and elected politicians. Also, you can say the body of a government officials who are employed in civil occupation that are neither political or judicial. So that's civil service. Like in Federal Ministry of Education, those that work in the Federal Ministry of Education now are civil servants. Same as the Federal Ministry of Health, those that work there are civil servants. They have been employed by the government. So we move to summary. The summary of what we've said so far. A federation means people coming together from different cultural and ethnic as an entity under one nation. The reason for a federation is to ensure that citizens from various groupings can coexist in unity in order to pursue a greater and more conducive life for all citizens collectively. Characteristics of a federation are federal government, constitution, sharing of power between the tiers of government, separation of power, unity in diversity, federal institution, and civil service. Assignment: list the three tiers of government and the relationship between them.